Hello everyone, welcome to Raga 3, the Carnatic Music Gateway. Today, we are heading into the 28th episode of the podcast. So before moving ahead, let us begin with an amazing quote. Appreciation is a wonderful thing. It makes what is excellent in others belong to us as well. That's wonderful, isn't it? Appreciation is a true form of showing gratitude to others. The note of appreciation starts from acknowledging ourselves to appreciating others. Appreciation plays a vital role in subjective well-being along with the mental health of a person. The mood of a person gets adjusted based on the acknowledgement we receive from others. A person shows the emotional state of being happy based on the feeling of appreciation either externally or internally. For some, it can be hard to appreciate others openly, but the practice of starting to accept ourselves paves a way to a new world of seeing, accepting, and appreciating others for who they are. It is essential to make it as a priority to see the good in others, as our mind has been corrupted with negative thinking and emotions. Since all human beings are considered vulnerable, a small token of gratitude and appreciation can bring light to others' life. That's one of the smallest ways of making our planet a positive dwelling place. On that note, we begin our 28th episode of the podcast with a magnanimous composition of Muthuswami Dikshitar, Shri Rajagopala, in Raga Saveri, set to Tala, which is a Tala of 8 beats. In this composition, each beat is repeated twice to make it as 16 beats. This composition is on Rajagopala Swamy of Mannargudi, who is a form of Lord Krishna. This temple is also referred to as Dikshitar, along with Guruvayur, which is situated in Kerala. The temple is considered to be one of the most important temples of Vaishnavas who are worshippers of Lord Narayana. In this temple, Krishna appears as a shepherd boy with a thong on one hand and butter on the other. He is adorned with an ornament around his hip. Rajagopala Swamy, who is the presiding deity of this temple, has a cow and 2 calves by his side. He is adorned with a tadangai on his left ear and a round earring on his right. This difference in the earrings has a story associated with it. Once, the Gopikas went to the bank of the Yamuna for their bath. Krishna, as a mischievous boy, told the Gopikas that they should pick up their ornaments and dresses correctly without missing. One of the Gopikas was not able to find her earring. She immediately realized that Lord Krishna had worn her earring on his left ear, and she felt happy to have seen him looking handsome with her tadangai. Here, Rajagopala Swamy holds a tusk in his hands, which has its Puranic significance. Once, Kamsa sent an elephant, Kuvalaya Peetam, to kill Krishna's brother Balarama. Krishna, as a young boy, killed the elephant by breaking its tusks. The deity holding the tusk symbolizes this incident. The children of Rishi Vannimugar were sages, namely Gopila and Gopralaya. These two sages were eager to see Lord Krishna in his avatar. Unfortunately, through Narada, the rishis came to know that Krishna avatar had ended and they would not get the darshan of him in Dwaraka. Sage Narada, seeing the disappointment, suggested they head to Dakshina Dwaraka to witness Krishna avatar and seek Lord's blessings. Narada guided them to head to Mannargudi, where Shri Rajagopala Swamy resides. As they reached Mannargudi, they devotedly requested Lord Narayana to show all the playful things that the Lord had done in Vrindavan and Dwaraka. Lord Narayana, pleased with their request, appeared as Krishna and enacted all the leelas he had done in Vrindavan and Dwaraka near the banks of Haridra Nadi. It is believed that Lord Narayana appeared in 32 forms in front of the sages. These 32 different forms, starting from Paravasudevar, who is the Moolavar, to Rajagopala Swamy, who is the Utsavar, are displayed colorfully around the main sanctum of the temple. Lord Krishna is the 8th avatar of Lord Narayana and was born in the kingdom of Mathura, now located in Uttar Pradesh. Ugrasena, who was a kind-hearted king, ruled Mathura. He was blessed with 2 children named Kamsa, who had a younger sister named Devaki. After the death of Ugrasena, Kamsa became his successor and ruled Mathura. He was a dictatorial and inequitable king who waged wars with the nearby kingdoms to acquire territories. But Kamsa was very affectionate towards his sister Devaki and would satisfy all her wishes. As Devaki grew up into a beautiful woman, the ministers of the kingdom advised Kamsa to arrange for her marriage. So, he approached the neighboring kingdom of Yadavas, forgetting Devaki married to Vasudeva, with a wish that Kamsa would become the de facto ruler of the Yadavas too. The Yadavas agreed to the proposal, and Kamsa arranged a grand wedding of Devaki and Vasudeva. As Kamsa and the couple reached Mathura, a divine voice raised and warned Kamsa that the 8th child, born to Devaki and Vasudeva, would question and punish Kamsa for the atrocities he had been doing so far. Frightened by the divine voice, he picked up the sword to kill his beloved sister, Devaki. Vasudeva pleaded Kamsa and agreed that he would voluntarily inform Kamsa about the birth of the children so that Kamsa could kill each child and ensure that prognosis would never come true. As Kamsa's temper went out of control, he imprisoned both Devaki and Vasudeva in the dungeons and ordered the soldiers to closely watch the couples. As each child was born, the soldiers would inform Kamsa about their birth and he would kill them in front of their parents. In the 9th year, Devaki and Vasudeva were expecting their eighth child. As Devaki was worried about the fate of the unborn child, she spent sleepless nights being pregnant. Lord Mahavishnu came in the dreams of Devaki and Vasudeva and told them he would be born as their eighth child and that Vasudeva had to take him to his friend Nandagopal of Gokulam as the child would be safe from Kamsa. The night of Krishna avatar was ferocious with heavy rain and storm, indicating an end to adharma. Lord Narayana took his eighth avatar on the midnight of Shravana Krishna Paksha Ashtami during the end of Dwapara Yuga with the birth star Rohini. As per the instruction, Vasudeva kissed the divine baby and put him on a basket covered with torn clothes to protect him from the heavy rain. As soon as the baby was placed on the basket, the iron door of the cell opened by itself and all the soldiers of Kamsa were in deep sleep. Vasudeva hurried by carrying the basket on his head. As he reached the banks of river Yamuna, he noticed that the river was swelled due to the bursty rain and that he decided to cross the flooded river by foot. Vasudeva got partially sunk into the river to his neck while he carried the basket safely to protect the child. As the tiny foot of the baby touched the water due to the flood, the river got divided into two, paving way for Vasudeva to cross the river. The snake, called Adishesha, covered the basket with his five-headed hood, protecting the Lord from heavy rain. With the help of Bhagavan, who is in the form of the baby, Vasudeva could cross the river successfully amidst the torrential rain. He reached Gokulam and went to the house of his friend Nandagopal. Vasudeva gave the basket to his friend, who asked Vasudeva to take his girl child as an exchange. Vasudeva denied taking Nandagopal's newborn baby as he was worried about Kamsa's reaction. As Nandagopal insisted, Vasudeva took the baby and went back to the prison and kept the baby beside Devaki. The baby gave a loud cry which wakened up Devaki and also the soldiers, who immediately informed Kamsa. As per the prophecy, the eighth child would be a boy. But to Kamsa's astonishment, it was a girl. He decided to not leave a chance. Hence, he tried to smash the head of the child against the wall, even after Devaki and Vasudeva pleaded him to spare the life of the baby, as the prophecy was proven wrong. As he threw away the baby, it got suspended in the air and transformed into goddess Durga and told Kamsa that the slayer had been already born and that he was safe. She cursed him that he would not be able to lead a peaceful life as he would be worried about his inevitable cruel death. Narayaniyam is a Sanskrit text comprising of the poems written on Lord Krishna and also describing the beauty and significance of avatars of Lord Mahavishnu. It was composed by the poet saint Melpattur Narayana Bhattadri. Bhattadri was overwhelmed with the joy of the Jananam of Lord Krishna. In the 38th Dashakam of Narayaniyam, named Krishna Jananam, Bhattadri expresses the joy of the incarnation of Bhagavan on Bhuloka. In the first shloka, Bhattatri describes Bhagavan as a personification of Ananda Swarupa, whose incarnation was welcomed with heavy rain and storm, which denoted the powerful nature of Paramatma Swarupa. The shlokam is Ananda Rupa Bhagavanai Devatare Prapte Pradipta Bhavadanga Niriyamane Kanti Vrajairiva Ganagana Mandalai Dhyamavrvati Viruruche Kilavashavela. As the earth got cooled with heavy rain, all people on earth got overjoyed with rain, which fulfilled all their desires. Lord Narayana took his 8th avatar as Krishna, who was born at the midnight to remove the sufferings of people on earth. Ashasu shitalatarasu payodatoyaihi Ashasitapti vivasheshu cha sajaneshu Naishakarodaya vidho nishimadhyavayam Kleshabhastri jagatam Tvamiha virasihi. Bhattatri described the beauty of Bhagavan in his tiny form. Though Bhagavan was a baby, his dark complexion, like that of dark clouds, radiated brightly, which could attract all sorts of wealth, along with his dazzling crown, whip, and lotus, which was radiating bright light everywhere around the universe. Balyasprashapi vapusha dadusha vibhuti Idyat kirita kanakagata haravasa Shankari varija gada paribasitena Megasitena parilesita sudigege. Lord Mahavishnu, who took the form of Krishna as his 8th avatar, holds Goddess Mahalakshmi on his chest. The atmosphere where Lord Krishna was born appeared as though it was welcoming the death of cruel King Kamsa and all the adharmis in the world. Vakshastale sukanilhina vilasi lakshmi Andaksha lakshita kataksha vimoksha bedaihi Tanmandirasya kalakam sakritalma lakshmi Unmarjayanniva virejita vasudeva. Vasudeva, who is the father of the Lord in his 8th avatar, was overwhelmed with joy as his eyes got swollen and the entire body got goosebumps with the darshan of Mahavishnu as his baby. Vasudeva sang in praise of Bhagavan with his eyes filled with tears due to overwhelming joy. Shauristu dhira munimandana chetasopi Durastitam apurudhikshani jekshanabhyam Ananda bashpa पुलकोद्गमगद्गदादृष्टुष्टावदृष्टिमकरन्धरसम्भवन्तम्. Vasudeva, who sang in praise of the Lord, requests him to remove all the sorrows with the divine glance of Bhagavan, filled with compassion and love for his devotees. Deva prasida parapurushatapavali nilunidatra samanetra kalavilasi Kedana kuru kripa guru bhikkadakshairityaditena muditena chiram nutobu. Lord Narayana, who got impressed with the penance of Prajapati Sutapa and his wife Prisni, blessed them with a boon that he would be born as their son in their 3 different janmas. In the Satya Yuga, Lord Mahavishnu was born to Sutapa and Prisni as the son Prisnigarbha. In the Treta Yuga, Lord Mahavishnu was born as the son of Aditi and Kashyapa as Vamana, and in the Dwapara Yuga, he was born as Krishna to Devaki and Vasudeva. Matra chanetra salilastrita ghatra valya stotrairabishtuta gunakarunalayastvam प्राचीन जन्मयुगलं प्रतिबोध्यताभ्यां मातुर्गिरादरितमानुषभालवेषम्. Before Bhagavan's birth, he gave instructions to Vasudeva to exchange the baby with his friend Nandagopal, and Bhagavan was seated in the hands of his father as a swan resting on a lotus. Tvatpreritastu dhanunandatanujayate vyatyasamarachayitum sahishurasunoh त्वामस्तयोरदित चित्तविधार्यमारी रम्भोरुहस्तकलहंस किशोररम्यम्. As per the suggestion of Bhagavan, Yoga Nidra put all the people of Mathura to deep sleep for Vasudeva to carry him across the river Yamuna to head to Gokulam. The iron door of the prison cell opened automatically with the power of Yoga Maya to pave way for Vasudeva. Jata tada pashupasatmani yoga nidra nidra vimudrita mata krita pauralokam त्वत्प्रेरणात् किमिव चित्रमचेद्यनैर्यद्वारे स्वयं व्यघटि सङ्घटितैः सुगाढम्. Vasudeva, who was blessed to be the father of Bhagavan, carried the baby on his basket to cross the flooded river Yamuna. Adisesha, who was born as Balarama, protected the Lord from heavy rain by opening his 5-headed hood. Bhattadri concluded this Dashakam by seeking the blessings of Lord Krishna of Guruvayur to cure him of all diseases. Sheshena Bhuri Panavarita Varinada Swairam Pradarshita Pado Manidipitena Twadarayan
खलु धन्यतम प्रतस्ते सोऽयं त्वमीश मम नाशय रोगवेगा
Coming to the Raga, Saveri is a divine and beautiful Raga which is the Janya of 15th Melakarta Maya Malava Gaula. As Lord Rajagopala Swamy expresses compassion to all his devotees, Dikshitar had chosen Raga Saveri to compose today's Kriti, as Saveri brings out the Karuna Rasa, bringing the mood of compassion. This Raga is an Audava Sampurna Raga with 5 notes in the Arohana and 7 notes in the Avarohana. The scale is
Sari ma pada sa sa ni da pa ma ga re sa.
the placement of the Swaram is Shadjam, Shuddha Rishabham, Shuddha Madhyamam, Panchamam and Shuddha Daivatam on the Arohana, with the inclusion of Kakali Nishadam and Antaragantaram on the Avarohana. Let's explore the Kriti. Shri Rajagopala Bala Shri Rajagopala
श्रुतजन पाल श्री राज गोपाल बाल शृंगार लीला श्रुतजन पाल श्री राज गोपाल बाल शृंगार लीला श्रुतजन पाल श्री राज गोपाल बाल शृंगार लीला श्रुतजन पाल श्री धीराग्रगण्य दीनशरण्य धीराग्रगण्य दीनशरण्य दक्षिण द्वारकापुरी नीलया विशिष्टा द्वैता द्वैता लय मापालय द्वारकापुरी नीलया विशिष्टा द्वैता द्वैता लय मापालय श्री राज गोपाल बाल शृंगार लीला श्रुतजन पाल स्मरानन सेवक चतुरानन स्मरानन सेवक चतुरानन नारायण तार sada moda nare vesha dhara vama baga murare Shri Vidhya Raja Hare Shri Mini Satya Bama Shrita Pashma Yugala Kambuja Yugale Nirazambona Haridranadi Tiramagotsava Vaibhava Madhavani Razambona Haridranadi Tiramagotsava Vaibhava Madhavani Razambona Haridranadi Tiramagotsava Vaibhava Madhava Maharajanaka Nata Sukasanaga Janaka Veera Guru Guga Mahita Rama Sagita Shri Raja Gopala Bala Garadila Shrita Jana Pala Shri
Let's explore the meaning of the composition. Pallavi Shri Rajagopala Bala Shringara Leela Shritajana Pala. Meaning, Rajagopala, who is the protector of the universe, enacts attractive, playful activities as a balaka. Anupallavi Dheera Agraganya Deena Sharanya Charu Champaka Aranya Dakshina Dwarakapuri Nilaya Vishishta Dvaita Advaita Layamam Palaya. Rajagopala Swamy, who is the prime of all the brave and wise men, protects all his devotees. He resides in the Champaka forest, which is considered to be Dakshina Dwaraka. He is the epitome of the philosophies of Vishishtadvaita and Advaita. The philosophy of Vishishtadvaita describes the non-dualism principle where the supreme form, Brahman, alone exists. This form of Advaita describes the concept of non-dualism with its uniqueness and qualifications. Charanam, Smera Anana, Sevaka, Chatura Anana, Narayana, Taraka, Divyanama, Parayana Krita, Narada Adhinuta. Meaning, Lord Rajagopala Swamy, who has a smiling face and to whom Brahma himself is a servant, is a supreme God, and Lord Narayana, who is praised by sage Narada, helps in crossing the ocean of samsara for those who chant his Divyanama. Sarasa pada Sadha Modha Nari Veshadhara Vama Bhaga Murare Shri Vidhya Rajahare Shri Rukmini Satyabhama Shrita Parshva Yugala Kambu Jayagala. Meaning, Swamy, with his feet as tender as a lotus, is a personification of ultimate happiness. He who took the form of Rohini with his left half representing feminine is the slayer of the demon Mura. Lord Narayana, who took the form of Shri Vidhya Rajagopala, has a tender and beautiful neck, is accompanied by Rukmini and Satyabhama on his two sides. Neera Sampurna Haridra Nadhi Tira Mahotsava Vaibhava Madhava Mara Janaka Nata Shuka Sanaka Janaka Veera Guru Guha Mahita Rama Sahita. Meaning, Lord Narayana, in the form of Rajagopala Swamy, enjoys the grand festivities that occur at the banks of Haridra Nadi. He, who is the husband of goddess Mahalakshmi and father of Manmada, is worshipped and admired by the sages Shuka, Sanaka and Janaka. He, who is also admired by the Senapati Lord Kartikeya, is accompanied by goddess Mahalakshmi. Such a magnanimous composition, isn't it? This Kriti is the 8th Kriti from the Sambodhana Vibhakti Kritis composed by Muthuswami Dikshitar. Shri Vidhya Rajagopala Swamy resides in Mannargudi, which is near to the temple town of goddess Lalitambikai, Tirumiyachur. In this temple, there is a Shri Chakra under the feet of Rajagopala Swamy, who is in the form of Nari with the left half as feminine. I would like to share some interesting facts about this temple. In this temple, near the Utsava Murti Rajagopala Swamy, one can find the Sannidhi of Santana Gopalan. This deity blesses with the fortune of a healthy child for couples who worship and seek his blessings. Since this temple is classified as the Abhimanastalas of Perumal, it has not been glorified by the Alvars. The temple's major festivals include the 18-day Panguni Brahmotsavam, along with the Uriyadi festival, the time of Navaratri, and special festivals during Vaikunta Ekadashi. With such an amazing composition and the story, we come to the end of the 28th episode. Stay tuned to Ragadri, the Carnatic Music Gateway. This is Shri signing off. Meet you all in the next episode. Until then, take care and stay safe.